welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Tyrone Tracy now to return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. What a surprise.
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it! It didn't look like a Bill got it! Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
You really do love these moments.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. The Bills get close, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Wilson now from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen on the play action. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
The coverage by
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to the air, Allen. Finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Keon Coleman. A gain of 14. 1st down, Buffalo.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, here's Allen. Another one caught by Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the air again, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Short side option here. He's running left. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 7. And the Bills 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. But a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Holding by his back, Cook. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st down, Buffalo.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down of the game for James Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another one for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after, looks like a yard gain. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 43. Dump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Fabio Carriquet making that stop.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Allen. He's going to keep it this time. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. It's a gain of 6. First down, Bills.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Things a little better for him after that last play. New set of downs from their 14. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He was brought down at the 26. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills' first down.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Allen off the play action. Looking at his fullback now. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run it with Cook. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Bills.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. They get to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one's quickly to Shakir. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 8.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Blitz coming here. Allen lofts it deep right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Cook again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Third and goal for Allen. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic 1st down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Play action now with Allen. Has it in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
All right, so the officials take that touchdown away. He did not break the goal line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Cook will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on 3rd and goal? On the sneak, it's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills pull that in front further. 13-zip. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Giants nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
New York to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Ross off the play fake. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Giants. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This is Tracy. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Russ now from the gun. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Wilson now from the gun. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 48-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 48. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Another one caught by Coleman. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Allen setting up play action. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Allen on 3rd and short. This is brought in by Coleman. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Allen on the play action. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Giants, nothing. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Giants take over now late in this 1st half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Wilson. He completes it in traffic. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the
Sure seems like he knew
47-yard line.
exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Wilson to the air. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Brings up second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down, ball at the 36. Ross is cooking again. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
To Theo Johnson. A 2-yard gain. Brings up second down.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Gano ready to send this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Juke the defender. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. And the Bills first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Cook. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Buffalo.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now. Here's a give to Cook. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. This is Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Now Allen off the play action. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with third and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Allen from the gun here on third. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Giants nothing.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Pass now to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants about to get to work on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Wilson now off the play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Hits him on the in route. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Throwing is Wilson. Has him running the comeback. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Ross off the play fake. Has his man, it's Tracy. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Putting a receiver in motion. Wilson on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
From pick to Wandale Robinson. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. A handoff to Tracy. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, here's Russ. He brings it in. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Wilson now from the gun. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit.
You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gano is good. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Graham Gano to kick
Gano
off
ready
for
to
New
send
York.
this away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. It's Allen. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Allen on 3rd down. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Fair catch made here at the 30. The Giants offense all set to get started. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They've got 1st down from the 31. Wilson out of the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Russ. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Russ now from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now run by Cook. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Allen looking to throw. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We give to Tracy up the middle. That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Tracy once more. All All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
By TJ Sanders. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Wilson on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for third and 6. Wilson now. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. Third down. Now they send their back in motion right. Now Wilson on third and long. He lofts it deep left. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Throwing this back in the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
The 36-yard line.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Motioning the tight end now. Throw on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Their punter making his way out now. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Wilson. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Russ setting to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Ross out of the pistol. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Russ is cooking again. Pass brought in by Slayton. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Is it? Oh, Wilson fumbled it. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Now here's Russ. Forced it, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants make it an 18-point game.
Bills 28, Giants 10.
Gano ready to send this away. Cotterington now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. They can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With a win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE, bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.